Welcome everybody to another episode of Detroit Digest. I'm Carlos, your host. This is an awesome chance to check out the places in the city that not everybody knows about, but I know about this one. I'm pretty excited. This one is one of my favorite hidden gems in the city. When you think about fish and chips, Detroit is not one of the cities that you think about. But Scotty Simpson's has been doing the best fish and chips since 1950. 70 years of fish and chips on the corner of Fenkel and Dolphin, just off of Outer Drive. This place is incredible. I'm really hungry. It's cash only. I brought some cash. We're gonna go get some food. I'm starving. Let's do this. Detroit Digest, Scotty Simpson's. Yes.
I'm assuming normally that you start the program, but I thought I'd introduce myself first. I'm Harry Barber from Scotty Simpson's Fish and Chips. The business started in 1950. I started in 1966. So I'm working on my 55th year, and life's been good. Customers are loyal, devoted to me, so to speak, and I'm devoted to them. And here we try to practice the social distancing, and we try to make sure everything's clean and that, and we do the best part that we can in our restaurant to make sure everybody's safe.
Thank you very much for having us, because like I had mentioned before, I love this place. I've been getting takeout, having my friends pick me up stuff, and then coming in myself as well. And you're here every day.
Yep.
I've never gotten a chance to meet you until today. It's like meeting a celebrity. You know every customer that comes in here.
Just
Everybody
about.
here knows you too.
Yep, just about.
Which is
yeah.
wonderful. It just speaks volumes for the work that you put in, the heart that you put into this
Right.
place. You've been here for 55 years.
Yeah.
How did you end up taking over time?
Well, when it first started out, this was the suburbs. They had just paved 5 Mile in 48, 49, and the guys coming back from the war, they built a bunch of houses here in Brightmoor. And Mr. Simpson was looking for a place to move out from the city because he had a place on Log Cabin in Puritan where he had a butcher shop. So a friend of his said, you know, you ought to serve this fish and chips. He says, I've been serving this stuff, and he said, these guys coming back for the service are loving it. He says, they can't get English-style fish and chips here. Because he had the butcher shop, and then he had, on the other side was the restaurant. Then the butcher shop was a whole lot of work, and fish and chips was going so well, he closed down the butcher shop and made this whole place Scotty's, the restaurant. Sold the place to Mr. Gilmore, Sean Gilmore, in 1970. And I worked for him and then managed it and that, and then I bought it from him in 2001, I think. So I've never changed anything. I've kept everything the way I was taught. We still cut our own fish, fresh fish. We cut our own shrimp, coleslaw, tartar sauce. Everything here that you see is made here, with the exception of the rolls. I get those at DiMaggio's Bakery. Ginger beer, like you're having now and that, just something that's a little different than people get other places.
Yeah.
We had ginger beer back in the days when I worked. It was just by Bulldog. That was a place in Detroit.
Okay.
They don't sell it anymore. It's a spicy ginger ale type thing.
This is good. This is really good.
Yeah.
From my previous experience, I already know you guys have the best fish and chips in town, but also low key, I don't know if you know this, you have the best onion rings in the city.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we cut our own onion rings.
So thank you very much, Harry.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate having
Now
you
you can
here.
watch the kids cook your deal.
I'm starving. Let's
Okay.
do this. So I got a full table of food. Hungry, finally getting to eat. First thing I want to try out is this extremely hearty New England clam chowder. It looks like there's like a billion pieces of delicious in here. Nice, creamy, very hearty. Potatoes, fish in here, good clam. Very well seasoned. This is what you want in a traditional New England clam chowder. Let's do, okay, so this is the combo. This is fish, perch, and shrimp, which the fish is cod, but they call it fish. If it's fish on the menu, it's cod. I'm gonna do that first because I know it, I love it. Look at this. You see that crispiness? The glisten? Oh, flaky. Oh yeah, steamy, buttery. Wow. The flavor in the breading. Considerably better than any other fish and chip that you'll find in the city of Detroit, in my opinion. This is real. Hearty, delicious. Still light enough because it's cod, but the batter is so good. And it's not extremely thick batter. You can see right here, just that it's not extremely thick batter, but the flavor is such a punch. The cod is wonderful, super fresh, very flaky, very, very, very buttery, extremely buttery. But not like the flavor of butter, just like you can feel it coating your lips. So this is the shrimp. I've never had the shrimp here before. Word on the street, shrimp is outstanding. Everybody says get the shrimp. I asked, shrimp. Shrimp. Shrimp is almost a little sweet. The batter is wonderful. Again, same great batter. Very, very savory. Buttery, juicy, and then you dig into that shrimp and it's wonderful. It's so good. I'm gonna try this perch now. All right, so perch, also super glistening, buttery. This batter is lovely. It sticks right to the fish. It's a good, heavy, hearty piece. And this is perch. I've never tried the perch. In my opinion, there's a little bit less flavor than the cod in terms of the fish itself. The perch is not as flaky. It's not as light. It's a little bit more hearty. It's like you're almost getting like closer to a texture of chicken. Still very good though. This is almost a little bit saltier. Still, there's no fish taste though. It's all good, fresh pieces of fish, battered extremely well and cooked perfectly. All right, here is my low-key secret. Best onion rings in the city of Detroit right here. Why? When you take a bite of an onion ring, a lot of times the onion slides right out of the batter. One thing that you'll notice about the onion ring and also the rest of the battered items is that nothing slides out of the batter. The onion is cooked perfectly. The flavors are outstanding. Again, like Harry said, you get something, he wants to season it. He wants to have his flavors. The same flavor since 1950. Best onion rings in the city of Detroit, by far. Vinegary coleslaw I can do. Standard coleslaw, I think GFS ruined coleslaw for me. It's okay. But homemade coleslaw right here, always has been. I don't know if you can see that. Chopped up really nicely. That's a good coleslaw. I like it. It's a little sweet. These are frog legs. If you've never had a frog leg before, you know a frog leg is like fish and chicken combined. Wow. I haven't had frog legs in a long time. The texture on this, flaky like the fish, meaty like the chicken, a little sweet, definitely nice and salty. The batter does the work, also sticks to the meat wonderfully. It's like a flakier chicken wing. Wonderful. Yeah, this is the best fish and chips that you'll ever have. Like in Detroit, for sure. There's nobody that rivals Scotty Simpson's for fish and chips in the city of Detroit. In terms of its freshness, in terms of the hearty flavors, in terms of just being good at one specific thing. This place takes you back to 1950. This place takes you back to the tradition of home that has been here. The people from the neighborhood that grew up here, moved away, they come back. There's a reason this place has been here since 1950. The food here is outstanding, always has been. That's not a question. But the one thing that I didn't know was that I was gonna be welcomed in as if I'm a son, as if I'm a brother. Everybody here is ready, willing, able, happy to welcome you in with open arms. Thank you all so much for being a part of this experience with me. Thank you all for checking out Detroit Digest. There's a reason why we do this, because we want to highlight the restaurants in the city that we believe in. The places that we know not everybody knows about. Come down, Fenkell and Dolphin, check it out. My name's Carlos, host of Detroit Digest. Thank you so much. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, If you like what I do a podcast every Wednesday called Sandwich Talk Live, 6 o'clock on the Planet Ant Network. Thank you all for checking us out. I hope you guys got hungry. Come to Scotty Simpson's. Bye.